The business of independent film production has expanded dramatically in recent years, with a growing number of talented East Texans actively involved. This coming Saturday, June 23rd at 8 p.m., Liberty Hall will host a special premiere showing of the indie film Arachnoquake, starring former Growing Pains star Tracy Gold and Tyler's own Olivia Hardt. The movie was produced by the independent film company Active Entertainment and was directed by Griff First, who directed one of the highest-rated SyFy Channel original movies in 2011. Tickets are only $7 and may be purchased at libertytyler.com. Tyler Film Festival director Chris Abraham sat down with Miss Hardt and talked about the movie, her career, and the future of independent film production in East Texas.
Hi, I'm Chris Abraham, and I'm a member of the Downtown Tyler Arts Coalition, and we are most fortunate to be here today with Olivia Hardt, the starring actress of the new SyFy Channel's original film Arachnoquake, which premieres on the SyFy Channel Saturday,
the
June
23rd. Yes.
As well as here at the Liberty Hall in downtown Tyler on June the 23rd as well. Mm-hmm. Welcome.
Well,
hi.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Chris.
Let's talk about this movie.
Yeah.
Start the beginning and don't leave anything out. How'd you get the part? How did this all come to be?
Well, I got a call from my agent about this movie, and it was a casting director that I actually has brought me in for a few other things, and I went in to read for one of the supporting roles in Dallas, and they put me on tape and sent it to the director, and I got a call like a week later that the director loved my tape. So
no doubt.
Yeah, so they brought me back, and he said he wanted me to read for the lead instead of the supporting, so that was very fortunate. And
hold on one second, stand by and let's rewind back to this obviously wasn't your first audition ever for a movie. You've been a working actress for a while.
For 10 years now.
Okay, so rewind 10 years, and how did this all start?
Well, I had started taking theater in school, and it was just kind of one of those things. It was an elective. I was like, well, you have to take an elective, so what am I going to do? I guess I'll do theater, kind of a thing. I really, as a kid, had no interest in being an actor or anything. I wanted to be a lawyer. And
I can see that.
Yeah. But I loved it, and we did this one particular day on film in our theater class, and it really intrigued me, and I begged my mom to put me in film classes in Dallas. So
that's where it all began.
Yeah.
And so you grew up in Dallas, but you live in Tyler now.
Yes.
And you were actually living in Tyler when you got this part, right?
Yes, I was actually. I drive back and forth to Dallas for auditions, and it's very convenient being in Tyler with all of the film industry moving to Louisiana and Texas, because I'm right in between both of, Dallas, which is the main hub, and Louisiana. Prior
to moving to Tyler, you lived in Los Angeles and worked as an actress in Los Angeles for a while. So
yes.
Now shift forward, you're in Tyler, Texas now, and you're a working actress in Tyler, Texas. I mean, isn't that amazing? How does this work? I mean, isn't it so cool that we live in a world that can happen now?
Yes, it's crazy, because all of my friends that are still in LA are flying to Louisiana or auditioning for things and sending tapes here. Right. So it's really amazing how it's just moved south because of all the tax breaks and everything like that.
Right, right. The incentives that the state governments are offering to bring films into for Louisiana's a little bit more progressive, I think, than Texas is at this point, but that's what we're trying to work towards. And the downtown Tyler area especially. That's why we're so excited to have a working actress with your movie premiering here at the Liberty Hall. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's kind of talk about the movie. Who's in it?
Well, there is Tracy Gold, Edward Furlong, Bug Hall, me,
Olivia Hardt.
Yeah, a couple other people.
And y'all shot it in?
We shot it in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and New Orleans.
Cool.
Yes.
And how long was the shoot?
The shoot was for a month.
So you were gone for a month?
I was gone for a month. I, packed my car up and loaded it and took off to Louisiana in 2 days' notice. So that was kind of crazy.
Where?
Yeah. And I've never even really been to Louisiana other than just New Orleans for vacation. So it was definitely an experience. I really enjoyed it.
So SyFy. a big fan of.
SyFy.
The SyFy channel is a great network, great place to be.
Right.
Well, how was it doing at SyFy?
It was fantastic. It was so much fun. We had a great time shooting this movie, and I mean, there's some comedic stuff in it too, so that just added to the fun. But you know, the whole team that we were working with, the SyFy network, everyone was great. And I have to admit, I have a whole newfound respect for SyFy now, and I might even, you know, TiVo a few movies now and then.
Really?
Yeah, it definitely.
Sharkatobias on your screen?
Yeah, because I can't really say that I watched too much of it beforehand.
Right.
But
So it kind of exposed you to a new thing?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's fun. It's really fun.
And who directed it?
Griff First.
And he works for the production company or?
Active, yes, Active Entertainment, and he's awesome. He's actually an actor himself, and he's been in several movies, and very talented also in that aspect. And so he really understands how to work with actors.
Right, that's what I was asking. Do you think it's better to work with an actor because they know what they're trying to get out of you to then direct you to get to?
Absolutely, and I mean, some directors, you feel like they've never had any experience on the other side of things, and so they're like pushing for something, not sure quite how to get it. But Griff was really understanding and allowed us to play with things a lot, do a lot of, you know, improv at the end of scenes and stuff like that, which was great. It really was.
And the production company is Active, you said.
Yes.
They're not a Los Angeles company. They are
Louisiana.
in Louisiana, and so they're making great movies for and making a profit making great movies. We hope, at least.
Yes.
Not in Los Angeles, but something that could maybe happen right here in Tyler, Texas someday. Who knows? Right.
Well, what's amazing too is that the majority of the people with that company are actually they left Louisiana and went out to LA, worked there for several years, and actually came back and started working in Louisiana because they're filming everything there anyway. I mean, every big film right now is out of Louisiana, it seems like. It's cheaper for them to fly the actors, the lead actors, out from LA and hire supporting locally than it is for them to, you know, do everything in LA with the taxes that they have to pay.
We've talked with other folks before about how the internet has so changed everything.
Right.
You audition, I guess, over the internet now. Is that right, or can it kind of? It's
well, a lot of the time. I mean,
what I get into is which lets you be here and audition for things as well, and not have to be out there anymore.
Absolutely. I mean, there's this program we use called You Send It that just, you know, all you have to do is upload your thing. It emails it straight to the person who needs it. Right. Sometimes if I can't make it to Dallas that day or something like that, I'll just email a video that I'll make on my MacBook and send it to, and you know, have someone read with me, and then I'll send it to my agent, and then they forward it to the casting director, and you know, that's done. When I was filming this movie,
a lot cheaper than buying a ticket and flying to LA, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. It really is. And in this movie in particular, I auditioned for stuff while I was shooting it, out of my hotel room. It was very interesting, but it works. It's that easy.
Okay, so on the 23rd of June, right here at Liberty Hall, world premiere, as simulcast on the SyFy network as well, but the world premiere of Arachnoquake right here. What's that like?
Well, it's so exciting. I mean, it's really been amazing how the community has embraced the idea of it and gotten excited about it, and I'm so excited about it to watch it here with my, you know, family and friends and people that, you know, live in this community. It's awesome. Well,
now, can the public come, or
it is open to the public? No. It is open to the public. Everyone is welcome. We'd love to have, you know, everybody here.
Perfect. And tickets are
$7. And
they can buy them here at the box office at the Liberty or at liberty.com.
Yes, libertytyler.com.
libertytyler.com. Cool. Okay. This is an indie film. You've worked in Los Angeles before. Is there a difference between, you know, working for a Louisiana company and a LA company, or is indie film really kind of the place to be now?
I mean, working for, it's tough to say. the difference is exactly what I really enjoyed about this is it was almost a little more laid back, and it felt more like a family working with the crew in Louisiana. I don't know.
That's because you were in Louisiana.
I think that's what it was. I think that it was just such an awesome group of people, and you know, in LA there's a lot of ego and stuff, and here you get to work with everyone, and everyone's just, it's not there, and it's great. Let's go back
to this ego in LA. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm kidding, of course. I bet it was.
There's egos walking down the street by themselves. It's amazing. Yeah.
Kind of refreshing, so to get out of that arena and do the work back here.
And living here, I mean, I could, you know, be in the city in an hour and a half, and then I come home here, and it's just, there's none of that, and it's just great. It's great to be able to live somewhere where you don't feel like you're surrounded by that all the time.
And in competition for roles.
Competition for roles, that is a huge plus to living in this area, because what they're doing right now is in LA they'll fly most of the leads out from LA, and they'll hire all of the supporting locally, because first of all they have to hire a certain amount of people locally. Secondly, it's way less expensive for them to hire somebody who is living close than it is to fly somebody out
and put them up in a hotel. And
you have, first of all, you have that advantage, and then the competition. I mean, in LA, you are competing against names. You're competing against, you know, so many people, thousands and thousands of people on everything. And here, it's just like, it's such a smaller group of people that, you know, are working actors. So it's much easier to break into the business here than it would be in LA, where you're, I mean, if you're brand new, you're going to spend a good few years trying to figure it out.
Well, it sounds like breaking in, as well as continuing a career that perhaps would be a harder fight out there, that more opportunity for roles and auditions back here because of your experience. Which is good news for all of us who've left the Los Angeles area and moved back to the greater East Texas area.
It is.
Whoa.
Well, you're an actor, so you know.
Sure. Can you get me an agent?
Yes. Done.
Perfect. Thank you for chatting with us.
Yeah.
And good luck. Continued success.
Well, thank you.
Watch Arachnoquake on the SyFy channel on
June 23rd.
June 23rd.
8 Central.
If you happen to be in the Tyler area, join us here on June the 23rd, same time, for the world premiere here.
Yes.
You'll be here.
Yes, and I'll also be, if you watch on the SyFy network, I'll also be live tweeting, so you'll see my tweets at the bottom of the screen. So look out for that.
Perfect. So if you join us here, you'll tweet your name out, and it'll go live on the SyFy network.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to be in the audience, like back here, like.
Get live on the SyFy network. You heard it here first.
Yes.
Cool. Perfect. All right. Well, have fun. We'll see you then.
Well, thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.
The premiere showing kicks off at 8 p.m. at Liberty Hall in Tyler and promises to be a really fun time. Olivia will be there to answer questions, sign autographs, or provide information about the state of indie film in this region. It's all at the Liberty, 8 p.m. this Saturday, the 23rd. You can go to libertytyler.com for tickets and for more information. For the City of Tyler, I'm Serena Butcher.